Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Chirr. Our beautiful little bug friend is from the Starstorm 2 mod, and I am amazed that I have yet to play this little guy. Now, Chirr's kit is pretty simple at its core. The M1 is kind of a shotgun blast of these weird little razors, pellets, something like that. The M2 is a glob of acid that lands on the ground and does damage over time, healing you and allies. The passive ability is I can hover in the air, and I fall pretty slowly, so that's very helpful for fall damage. The shift ability, I can pick up an enemy and throw them at the ground at another enemy, dealing a boatload of damage, 1500%. And the M5, I'll show you what it does once this guy reaches about half health. Once an enemy is at half health, I can M5 and take them over as an ally, which is what you saw with that beetle at the beginning. Now we have this beautiful golem as our friend, and not only is the golem our friend, it inherits our items. It does decay health over time, so your allies aren't forever, but they are at least friends with you for a little while. Only one enemy can be on the team at a time, and so I won't actually use it very much. There's no reason to use the M5 on the beetle, because that will then replace the stone golem, and that's a downgrade. Also, because Chirr is part of the Starstorm 2 mod, there's gonna be other stuff in this run, like other items, maybe other enemies, I can't remember, and some stage things that happen. Those are normal. I wouldn't worry about it. And I'm also realizing the decay on our M5 ability, quite frankly, doesn't seem to exist. So I'm gonna just say maybe it does not exist. Either way, our guy's chilling. Another little piece that I enjoy is while flying, you're always sprinting. So I'm gonna try to stay in the air as much as I can, and the fact that the allies teleport to me, ooh, that's a chef's kiss moment. Now I will grab this because obviously void items are very strong. Lysate Cell. I was kind of hoping to get this purely because I'm curious if this works. I don't know if I can get 2 allies with this now. What happens if I get the... Oh, okay. So that doesn't seem helpful at all. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so that didn't work even a little bit, right? Okay, all right. None of that was cool. I got the golem with my M5, and then I got the infester with my M5, and then the infester infested my golem and I lost both. That is cringe. But it does appear like I can get 2 allies, which is very helpful, and I will be taking advantage of that. Oh no, I just realized I can't. I just tried to take a lesser wisp, and it removed the golem. Oh, that's cringe. All right, we got the golem back. Waste of an item. I should have waited for a fuel cell, but at least I can use it more. I don't know, dude. I'm coping. Ooh, I should have waited for a recycler, maybe. Although, bottled chaos with the equipment we have right now actually isn't that bad. We got the broken blood tester. Every 30 seconds, rapidly heal. For every 25 gold that I have. Oh, that's kind of fun. And I think with that, we are all done. I hope my golem teleports over here, but he is kind of dealing with a lot of enemies on that side of the field. So let me get right up over to our stone titan and just start to work. Can I lift this guy? Nope, no, I cannot. Okay, good to know. Oh, he is gonna, I was hoping I wouldn't leave his range, but I'm gonna get, oh, the golem's getting cooked. We're actually chilling. Now I can just hang out. I do want an enemy to throw at this guy, but we're doing so much damage without it, I don't need it. Oh my god, wait, Chirr's crazy. I thought Chirr was gonna maybe a little bit weak, right? A little bit behind. No, and that's a knurl. I mean, it's bad, but it's an item for sure. The interesting thing is, too, now I didn't show it, but this golem I'm killing right now is the original golem. You'll see it here, this golem was taken over. And then I took over the other golem, and this golem comes back. So watch, he's now low. See my other golem here, I'll take over this guy. This one now becomes an enemy again. So I can, essentially preserve an enemy and then fight it again later. I don't know why I want to do that. I don't know what benefit that grants me. But it's interesting that it doesn't kill them when I switch it, which I guess makes sense. It would be kind of OP for that to occur. But it's kind of a fun little addition. One thing I am very curious about is, am I able to take over our Halcyonite? If I can, then almost every other stage that there's a gold shrine or green shrine, I'm gonna do it. Because that feels like a very powerful enemy to have. I doubt I'll be able to, but Halcyonite is this weird middle ground of boss versus non-boss, and you're not allowed to do it to boss enemies, but I wonder if the Halcyonite you're allowed to. No, it certainly looks like I can. I see that little heart icon, I think means that I'm able to do that. So let's stay over here, wait until the right moment, and then once it's at half health, I'm gonna take this guy over, and hopefully, that means I can have one of these ally... Did I? Oh, okay, okay, no, it is a friend. It is a friend. Wow, okay, no, that's... It didn't change color very much, but that's kind of nasty. I can just have a friend. My items, war bonds, very nice. Opal, shuriken. Because that also means, obviously, later stages, the Halcyonite is kind of scary. However, one at half health is not as frightening. Unfortunately, Newt did not give us what I was hoping for, and so we are on wetland aspect with a void seed, though, and now unfortunately, obviously, do have our lysate cell, but we could get Polyloot, we can get Plimp, we can get some safer spaces. I'm looking forward to it. One thing about Chirr, though, that is scary, very squishy. I mean, I got hit by a Lemurian void shot and took half my health and collapse damage. Very squishy survivor, so I gotta make sure I'm kind of always running around and sprinting, and a feather is helpful just to get, like, high up in the air, but I gotta be quite careful about where my health is at all times. These are the last two void enemies here, and then we can start to loot the void seed. I haven't actually looked in terms of what there is. A void potential right here, but I'm hoping we get some void cradles. What do we get out of this first off? What do you do? I'm gonna look. Your attack deal 25. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, damage. And I'm only seeing this one void cradle, so hopefully there's a little more than that. Oh my god. I mean, I'm gonna take it, or I'm not gonna not take it. Why do I... Hello? Hello? I don't have any abilities. Ew. What caused that? This is a red, and it's a good one. Oh. Oh my god. Dude, the items in this run are actually kind of cheeks. Luckily, Chirr is pretty solid so far, but these items are ass. But a backup mag is not, and I'm gonna take that. I'm really liking that M2. It's very helpful for a little bit of AoE and like a sneaky bit of healing. Are the amount of healing and health items really not loving it? We have Medkit, we have Cautious Slug, we have 3 Monster Teeth, which are all leaving. We have a Bison. I don't need as much healing. All right, we're chilling, actually. We're good. Thank you, though. We get another medkit. I mean, what are we doing here? Can I get some damage? I mean, so far, I don't feel behind at all, but we are on stage 2. The run needs to change a little bit. I'm not loving the trajectory we got going on right now. This teleporter should be no issue. We kind of have an equipment build a little bit, all things considered. Like our, yeah, War Bonds is going to help too. But if we keep using our equipment, we're going to get some good, like, Bottled Chaos procs, some good Warhorn procs, and we have options. It is a little this is bad. I'm going to tank it. 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 I'm not going to tank it. Ooh, yep. Okay. I really wanted to tank it. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Was really hoping I could tank it. Could not, admittedly. Could not tank it, but watch the healing. Yeah, we're vibing. I mean, it was scary. And a new item here. What is this? Man of War? Yeah, killing an enemy, create an electric charge. Okay, yeah. I'm a big fan of that. Ooh. Oh, it's a drone. I was like, is that a hidden chest? No, I just had a giant explosion. But we have on kill effects now, which is something I was going to mention. The fact that we don't have... Yo, we got to stop with that equipment. I didn't realize what that was earlier. It's a Starstorm equipment that removes all abilities from everything inside of it, including me. All right, good green, good green, good green. Now, what do you do? After defeating the boss, the radius teleports increased by that's not helpful at all. Also, I did learn we cannot take over Newt. However, I can move him. Unfortunately, we can't, like, stay in the air, so I can just shift him a little bit and inconvenience him. Scorched Acres is hopefully going to treat us nicely. So far, the items are horrific. I can get a Goat Hoof here, though, and, like, maybe start to turn it around. Still feel pretty okay, and Scorched Acres is the map to turn it around, but man, we are getting unlucky. And Scorched Acres was a map I was very interested in, specifically because of this dude, because they inherit all of my items. Now, we don't have a proc build yet, but having a Clay Templar on the team opens up really good stuff for, like, bleed and any sort of on-hit effect. Like, it could get really interesting. Grab a ukulele in there. If we get the right items, that can be huge, at least for stage 3. And we don't have bands either, which would be really helpful for our, like, shift grab. Hoping we find some, but obviously we missed our abandoned aqueduct, so no luck there. Alright, we have our first stage event happening, an Ash storm is approaching. That means it's going to get real hard to see, and I think other enemies spawn, but I'm not 100% sure all the things that occur. It just means that, yeah, it's a little bit harder to see. Enemies are covered in ash. I don't know what that means, and I'm a little bit worried to find out. But it definitely means it's going to be a little bit harder to find items. Ooh, upon taking damage. Oh, chance on taking damage, fire a missile. I don't hate that at all. But yeah, I'm hoping this ends quickly so I can loot better because I'm already not great at it. I'm seeing a scrapper every stage, though, which means we can continue to get rid of our bad items. And right now, here's the thing. A lot of our items are decent, right? I don't hate any of them necessarily, but there's a lot of room for improvement. Oh, right. Yeah, so the storm can, like, essentially, yeah, cause storming enemies to spawn that have, yeah, see, like, this guy just spawned in. I don't know what he does. I don't really want to know. I don't really want to, it's very frightening. I'm just going to avoid them. Ooh, okay, I didn't avoid them immediately after I said that, but we're doing okay. We got healing for days. I see a tower in the distance. Oh, it's a Shrine of Shaping. It's that free life shrine. That looked really weird from my angle. Luckily, the ash is gone. It was like perfectly sideways, and it looked like a new spawnable. Nope, just a free life on the stage, which I will happily take. Big chest. Come on, huge red out of here. At least a oh my god, I mean, it's just, it doesn't get worse than this. Now, here's the thing. We do have... they're all kind of bad. I'm gonna keep my fast equipment. Man, I mean, we need like 1 ATG or something to turn this around. A bison steak is not the last item we need. I think we are finished looting, though, unfortunately. Our items are ass. Imp Overlord shouldn't be too big of an issue. I'll take this one. My buddy will take the other one. And you're done. War Bonds is very nice. Wow. Also, being able to stay up in the air as Chirr, very helpful. I mean, it's awesome. Any character that can essentially fly is a great bonus. And you are down. Give me Shatter Spleen. I need it. Oh, it's not. It has to be decent. Red Whip's not bad. That's not awful. It could be better. I want you on my team, okay? Come here. Come here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Come here. Join the squad. Yeah, you're on the team. Yo, look at the money. Oh my god. I mean, it's at least experience. I know we've already looted the whole stage, but I'll take it. See, now we're talking. Two feathers. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna go into both. We have enough white scrap for 2 feathers here. I would love to go to Abyssal Depths. So I'm gonna kind of leave both of those alone and hope we don't get Siren's Call. Not going into Nukahana's opinion, with only 3 green scrap anyway. Alright, Sundered Grove, we hit the middle. We still get a legendary chest with a chance of a Sail Star, but we don't have to deal with Siren's Call, and it's not Abyssal Depths, which is unfortunate. But now I can get really high in the air really quickly, and the whole point is to stay up here as long as I can. If I can do that, then my speed and everything should be good. Do we have a... Okay, I've only seen the jellyfish so far. I don't think we have a jellyfish stage, though. So, I'm gonna hope we get normal enemies soon. Yep, okay, there they are. Alright, sir, I'm counting on you to have a Sail Star here. That's what I need. Okay. Hold on. My question is, if I get a Gup on the team, right, and then it splits, do I have up to 4 enemies at once? I don't know. I'm interested. Alright, new chance. Sail Star. That's a green. That's not it. Uh-oh. Alright, Gup, show me what you got. Show me what you got. Let me actually just yoink this dude real quick. Toss him. Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, all things considered, the Gup isn't the best guy to have on the squad. An Elder Lemurian is probably gonna be that guy. But I've been doing the Gup series for so long, it would be disrespectful not to. Ooh, I think I heard a scavenger. I'm pretty sure I heard a scavenger, which is not great news. I don't know what that does. Okay, let's go check it out. Oh my god, it's a gasoline. Oh, it's just radar scanner. I thought it was something weird looking. I do hear a scavenger. Now, that can happen. It could just be the Gup. Oh, no, there definitely was one. Storm is approaching. That's bad. I need to get in here, and I need to do so much damage. Whoa, so quickly. We need to take this guy down as fast as we can, because a scavenger is extremely scary to have on a stage. If I can take over a scavenger, though, that kind of changes everything, because that means that I get to have a scavenger on the squad. Oh my god, it's so scary, though. Alright, we gotta lock in a little bit. Okay, Gup. Okay, that works, too. Hey, that works, too. I don't get the sack down there, though, do I? Yo, Gup, you're actually an MVP. Don't throw all the items off the map. Just some of them, please. Thank you. Okay, that's a lot, though. We got a watch. We got a chance doll. Mediocre. Oh, yeah, the electric enemies, they're very scary. Not chill, and I don't like them. They are very fast, and I think that's the gimmick. Also, these Gups are not on my team, so give me an Elder Lemurian if I can. Yeah, give me you, give me you, give me you. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's what I needed. There is an option for a Halcyon, though I worry at this point in the run that could be really scary. And I think that Halcyon might cook us before we get to a point we can get it to half health. Okay, a lot of radar scanners, which honestly, I mean, is fine at the end of the day if I want to, like, go and make sure I've looted the whole place. I don't hate that, but I will be keeping my gnarled wood sprite. There we go, the clouds begin to clear. All right, let's chillax again. All right, there's a lot of nonsense going on the stage. And I just want it to be normal and chill. I just picked up a duplicator drone, and I don't know what that does. I'm hoping it duplicates my items when they fall on the ground. I don't know how that would work, but I don't know if we'll ever see this drone in action. But it is a cool name for a drone. Also, looking like the chances of a sales star are slowly slipping away, as I think we're kind of done looting? These feel really quick looting stages. I'm going to keep it real. I feel like they've been very fast. But Legendary Chest costs 6,100. You can actually tell how much the chest costs by pinging this bridge, but only if it's in this spot. My new ally target, hello friend, yeah, Elder Lemurian I think is just the way to go. I think it truly is. I think Elder Lemurian is my guy on most stages, and I'll probably just do it again next stage. All right, big item out of here, no sales star, but this could still change the run. Skateboard, sprint in any direction using a skill grants a buff with, okay, all right. We don't have the build. We do not have... It's a fine item. It's good movement speed. We don't really need that right now. But there's, like, not a lot left on the stage. And it's... Okay. All right. Who's playing a prank? This is my last chance to save the run with some good items here. We have a bungus and whatever that item is and another feather. Why do we have so many feathers? I like the height. Okay, it's a little bit annoying. It's kind of like an artificer hover type of scenario where it's annoying to have them, but it is helpful. Hey, I'm good though. I'm good now. Let's do teleporter. We have a blazing stone golem somewhere. Stone Titan is here. I'm gonna go right up and then just... Whoa! We almost died. That's chill though, because I'm leaving. All right, that one's dead. We should be okay. I'm just gonna really hang out here. Yeah, I mean, we're strong. It's a weird build because I don't feel like we're very strong, but we are strong. I don't really know why. Our attack speed is very quick, and so we're doing a lot of damage to the Stone Titans. It's working really well. It's a good build that is pretty functional, all things considered, but I do feel like we can lose at any moment, just any second. But our item is Bandolier. Now, if the red is good enough, I will blind print. Yay. Alright, we see a Gup immediately. Now, I think these bullets do go forever. Do they? They do. I'm not going to kill the guy from there, but now he knows I exist. And again, Elder Lemurian is probably the play here for an ally. I'm going to look for him. We have a number of options. We could go Parent. We could go that brass contraption specifically. We could even abduct a child. Hold on. Or this blazing Gup is now no longer a threat. Oh, Magworm. Okay. Lots going on here, but we have a blazing Gup on our side, so what could go wrong? Ooh, we have an ATG too. I'm taking it. I don't care if there could be a credit card anywhere. There's an ATG, and that could change the game. Don't really want to die, though. So I'm going to stay in the air, try to stay away from trouble. No shot I can get the worm on my team. Oh my god, I saw the prompt for the worm. I can get the worm. Lock in. I can get the worm. Whoop! Yo, we got the worm on the squad. Now the blazing Gup becomes an issue again, but that's okay, because we have a worm, and that's way better. That's awesome. Look at the amount of debuffs on the... Yo, can we get a death mark in here? I know I passed one up earlier in the run, I'm pretty sure. But we got a lot of debuffs on enemies, which is awesome. I want more, and I want death mark. Now, chances are I don't click M5 for the rest of the stage, because this worm is chilling. But now that we know we can do bosses that aren't teleporter bosses, that changes the game just a little bit. Ooh, there is a random void cradle. Now, of course, that could be huge. It could also end my run if I don't time this right. There are a lot of enemies. The AoE I have is just mediocre, and there's a lot of wisps. I'm going to hit this, then heal, then throw a puddle, and we get... If that's another Lysate cell, I swear to God, it's Tentabobble. Yeah, I'll take a Tentabobble. Alright, I can already see the proc coefficienting. I feel like we're at a 0.5 with this guy. Because if I hit something, you'll see the ATG start to... Yo, can I hit the dude? Yeah, ATG's coming out. Not extremely commonly, but there's some ATGs in there, so we can definitely get some proc chains cooking now. So, two things. One, looting is going pretty well. It's honestly been a pretty easy stage so far. I think the Magma Worm is making it easy because there are a billion enemies everywhere, and I haven't really been looking at any of them. So I think the Magma Worm has just kind of been carrying a little bit. You see just my screen is covered in enemies, and I'm just not engaging, which I think is fine. Because I have all my items, and we're doing well. What on earth is this? Destroy a drone for an item. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I don't really... Okay, that's not a terrible idea. But we do have kind of a number of drones that could help. If we had a lot of turrets, I might do it. Like this guy. But having a bunch of gunner drones can be helpful. But I need items, I'm going for it. I'm going to start scrapping some drones and then turning them into items. Because I did see one other drone on the corner, so I might get rid of all my drones. I might get rid of all of them. Look at all of the enemies. There's so many health bars down there. Just let me print. Right, let me print. That's all I want to do. I just want to print a little bit. Come on, and another. Okay, we have one gunner drone and the... Hello? Oh, that's a red. Oh my God, it's a skateboard again. Somebody help me. Wait just one moment. That's nice. Heal. Throw. Big item to end it. I mean, we have so much healing, I'm not really too concerned, but, I mean, it's an item that's good. All right, let's do this thing. What could go wrong? I need my worm over here ready to rock. We have another magma worm as an enemy, as the boss. Hopefully a pretty smooth one. What is that chest? Hello? Oh, a sneaky guy I didn't notice. That's good to know that that's there. Now, it is very hard to tell which worm is mine and which one is not. I'm going to try to heal mine if I can. He's over there. Oh, yep, there it is, the heal. Good. You know what's crazy? That Blazing Gup, still alive. I've looted the whole stage. Never bothered to kill the Geeps, or the Gips. Just didn't care. And I think that's kind of wild. And the worm is down. Something good to end it. I mean, a shuriken is not even that great. I don't even have bands. What am I supposed to do with that? Now, I'm hoping on the moon I can snag a perfected wisp to come up to Mithrix with me. If I can manage that, we're in a grand spot. I don't know if we'll be able to make that happen, but that is the goal. Oh yeah, look at the sneaky little guy right next to Scrapper 2, which I will be participating in. Because I'm going to tell you, we got a lot of scrap. And so hopefully the moon soups are good and we can take huge advantage. Alright, I scrapped a lot of items. I just scrapped the skateboards for 2 reds just in case we find a... you know what? Blazing Gup, you deserve to live. In case we find a white printer on the moon, we have 12 white scrap and then 10 green. Now, we should, all things considered, have a pretty simple pillar skip. We have a hover, we have 4 feathers, and a shift that can get us upwards, so I'm hoping that we are able to do that no problem. The big thing is, can I find a perfected wisp and then get it on my team? Now, we'll start with one of these guys, just to have an ally for sure. So, boink, you're mine. And the hunt for a wisp begins. Now, I don't even see a normal wisp. So, oh, I was gonna say I'll take that perfected golem, but then it threw itself off the map like a buffoon. So... oh, I could do that one, though. All right, we got Boomerang, which I like a lot. Regen Scrap is an interesting green. Noxious Thorn. I'm going to do at least one. Hold on, there's a wisp. Oh, everyone, calm down. There's a wisp. Come here. You're on my team now. All right, green. Oh, my God, it's a band. We're doing 2 of these, and that is it for that. What do we have here? That's a red that gained full invulnerability for the first... oh, that's lame. I don't need that. The last of our white scrap is gone. Now we can print into a white item or print into some reds as well. And I think Boomerang is going to be what we do. The issue is we don't actually have a white printer, so I cannot use the red scrap that we have, which is very sad. And I shouldn't have scrapped it. I will check one more time up top, but I'm pretty sure that is all. But the boomerang is going to be very helpful, especially if we can get a wisp on our team for the top, because they inherit items, and that fire rate is very fast. Yeah, no white printer is tragic, but let's see if we can... You know what? Yeah, it should be a pretty easy pillar skip. I'm going to go from there and try to make that gap. All right, let's get up there. I'm just going to hover. We can keep doing this to kind of delay. And now we shift outwards, and then we shift upwards, and we are there. Beautiful. And now we have Chirr versus Mithrix with a Lunar Chimera on the team. There it is in the arena, spinning in circles. Hopefully it gets its shite under control, because it's time to lock in. War Bonds, do your work. I'm going to hang out right here so the big damage can come in. We got our beautiful equipment that cools down really quickly, so we can get that Warhorn bonus in, and we can just do our damage. My question is, can I pick up Mithrix? And if I do, does it deal damage to him when he lands? Time to test. I go, oh yeah. No, for sure. And I toss him a chunk. I think I have to throw him into something else when it happens, though, so hopefully phase 2 I'm able to do that. And that will deal enough to proc the bands that I just got. Unless I just didn't have bands on cooldown? Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, that's good to know. It's going to be really hard to skip phase 4, I'm realizing. But that's okay. We should be all right, especially with our ally, if we can keep that wisp around the whole time. I'm not too worried about skipping. Also, we have some item that allows us to use abilities when... like, for free without a cooldown. I don't know what it is, but that's a really fun ability. It's like every 20 or so seconds, every 10 to 20 seconds, I can use an ability for free. I don't know who made up that idea. Very helpful. Now, this should finish the... Oh. Okay, well, I was gonna pick him up and throw him, but we can kill him the normal way. I was gonna just finish him off with one pick up and throw with some bands. Alas, that did not happen. But now we have phase 2. Shouldn't be too worrisome. We have our Lunar Chimera Wisp to help us out, and other than him, I mean, we could do it ourselves. The damage is very good for a run that had almost exclusively Garbaggio items. I do think the boomerang is probably coming in relatively helpful here, just because we have such high fire rate, considering we have Warhorn and all that, which I will use more than I have been. And we have that little bit of bleed. I haven't really noticed it, but I also haven't been looking with the Noxious Thorn, although it does mean all status effects get transferred to enemies when they die, which is helpful. All right, I have my bands. I'm going to try to do a drop right off the rip to get some good damage on. Throw ya! Okay, I don't like how you left the area immediately. That's not chill. Not cool, actually. Not normal. All things considered, now I can throw Mithrix onto other enemies and use Mithrix to kill the ads, which is awesome. And I can just stay up here, which should help with everything except for Pizza. I am a little bit worried about Pizza, but I'm playing this game a little bit. I should be okay. He is down. I would love to actually drag him into this. If I could get you in this circle for Pizza and then have you not do it, that would be awesome. Doesn't look like we're going to get that luxury because Pizza's coming right now. Let me get closer. Whoop! Okay, good. We're fine. Now we're chilling. We just got to get in a good spot for Pizza, and once we are in our spot, we are chilling, and I got to go up. Swoop! I missed. Oh, I didn't. Throw him down. Bang! That's a lot of fun. I mean, what a fun little combo. We have missed out on our Lunar Chimera. Unfortunately, they have died. And so we now need a new ally. I'm going to wait for a golem to spawn at some point, because I don't really care for one of these little dudes. Well, they are free, so I'm going to I'm gonna get them. Ooh! Okay. All right. I thought I had a jump. Didn't have a jump. That's the problem with a lot of feathers, is you never quite know when you're out of jumps. And that was frightening, and I didn't like it at all. Let me sneak into here, throw you, and then get ready for Pizza, because it's coming right about now. Lock in. Oh. Hello? Okay, I didn't like that. That was freaky. Oh, okay. Yep. That was scary because the first Pizza didn't happen and it threw me off. All right, that's cheating. That's cheating and you're not allowed to do that. Give me a drone back. Now I can start to think a little bit about phase 4 skipping. The chance is very low. Oh, 7,000 health. Yeah, we are not skipping unless he jumps like right now. If he jumps right now, we're good. But you gotta jump like this instant, because I have a buddy who's doing some damage. You have oh, wait a minute. Wait I'm gonna shuriken it. I think it's safer to shuriken. Yep. Hold on, kill. Oh, wait a minute. That didn't work. Okay. Wait, no, it did. I think it was my M2 that made it happen, not the fire band. But let's go. We get the skip. Let's get out of here. And ladies and gentlemen, 15 or 1.5 million damage in 72 minutes. Quite a fun one, might I just say. The Starstorm 2 team continues to deliver, and I had never played a full run with Chirr. Highly recommend you all go try it out. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.